Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soul Rack Dragon here, back with more Pokemon Legends. Where today we're just gonna keep going with the DLC. I have no idea how long the DLC actually is. If I go to the Pokédex here, as far as this one, I mean, the Mega Evo Dex, there is 4 Mega Evos I haven't seen at least. Okay, 5. Okay, so there's still some Mega Evos I haven't seen, but that does tell me there is more to the game, especially because of how many, or more to the DLC, but we'll worry about that in a bit. I do have some mons that I can work on evolving, because I've been a slacker. I've been a slacker, and not been doing my diligence with evolutions. Let's really quickly start fixing that. And while I am fixing that, please, for me, if you do enjoy my content, be sure to drop this video a like if you're watching it on YouTube, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to the channel, it helps me out, lets me know if you are enjoying, and lets you know when new vids come out. Yeah. Oh, and if you want to catch me live, you can always check out the description down below where there are links to the Twitch and Discord, where you can follow or join to get those notifications. Hey, J6, welcome to stream. Happy things. Yes, I'm aware Mankey can evolve now. We need to get 2 Mankeys to Primeapes, and then we're gonna have to... Oh gosh, how am I gonna actually get a Primeape to an Annihilate easily? I don't know how it's gonna be... That's not gonna be easy. Well, no, actually, just Wild Zones. What am I saying? Duh. Just finished shiny hunting the Totodile, Abra, and I forgot what line. What's the I forgot what line? I've never heard of that line of Pokemon before. Okay, so to evolve an Annihilate, I need to use Rage Fist a bunch of times. So that shouldn't be too bad. Yep. When stream is done, I think we'll be fine. So we'll worry about the Annihilate later. Who else? Is there anybody else? Or is everybody good? Huh? Everybody's good. It looks like. I thought I saw... Okay, I only caught 1 Knackley. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know Annihilate could just be caught. Is there any quests? Why am I can just do that. I'm dumb. I forget things. Yeah, so no hyperspace things, so it is main quest, which we'll probably need a donut for, because Karina's lazy and doesn't come with her own donuts. For some reason, it's all on me. I mean, I get it. I am the leader of Team MZ and all that, but still, it would be very helpful if they, just brought the donuts themselves. Well, even if that is the case, I'd much rather try and make them myself, if I can, you know? Alright, let's make another donut. Ansha. No idea what kind of donut I should make. You know, I'm gonna play it better safe than sorry. Let's make a super orange donut. Very just basic Pokeball shaped. Orange curry. Ugh. You woke up early to go to a lineup at EB Games for 3 hours. Why were you in a line at EB Games, if you don't mind me asking? What new game release dropped that I'm not able to parse off the top of my brain space here? Yeah, I can't think of any... Oh, there... Wow. This restaurant, I wonder how many people are gone. I've been lost to it. Okay, here we go into Hyperspace Lumiose. Overwhelming swell of mega power has been detected within Hyperspace Lumiose. The Pokemon inside must be about to rogue Mega Evolve. Will you enter and calm it? I'm going in. Orin Curry. Brand new drop for Ascended Heroes Booster Bundles EX Collection boxes today. Gotcha. You pull anything cool? Or valuable? Excuse me. Why are we in a sushi restaurant? A better question, Karina. Why is the sushi restaurant sized for giants? Why is everything way too big? This place is really glitched out. Whoa, so look in the middle of the battle court. Who? Nice. Doesn't look like there's any exploring. Ooh. It's just a plate of sushi. Maybe my special curry could use some sushi, or I could just make it way bigger. Second, wait. Let's win this for Lumiose and for whatever Pokemon here needs our help. Rogue Mega Evolutions are no joke. We better be ready to use Mega Evolution and Plus moves. No. That'd be sad. Hang on. Is this Tatsugiri? What did they do to you, Tatsugiri? Oh no! How could they do this to Tatsugiri? Hang on. Gotta respond to this. Whoever made this sushi platter was really committed to their vision, or to doing a bit. Yes, there was also a drop for something else, but the person in front of you got the very last. Ooh, that sucks, man. They shouldn't have allowed people to line up if there wasn't enough product for everybody, or they should have cut off the line, rather. This sushi isn't gonna Mega Evolve, is it? I think it's already Mega Evolved. I think poor Tatsugiri was murdered. Come on, you know that's not how it works. Is Mega Evolution a joke to you or something? The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I'm ready. Poor Tatsugiri. Oh, actually, that'd be wild if it's a Ghost Mega Evo. Oh. God, poor Tatsugiri. It's probably on top of its siblings or something. Mega Tatsugiri, it's all three! Oh god, that's actually, 140, holy crud. Hey Andy, welcome to stream, Hobby Things. This is too big of an arena for this fish. Come on. Anastasia, go. I'm calling shenanigans with this hyperspace distortion closing. This Tatsugiri is so freaking erratic. This is way too big of a space for it. Also, this move lasts way too long. Yeah, like, look, why is it so far out of the way? Oh my goodness. That is what it... There's no way to lock it down, either. Like, unless I'm missing something, is there any way to keep the Tatsugiri from going halfway across the battlefield with every single attack? Farming Summer Rerun, treasure cuts are good QP. Yep, they are. You could be better. Hey, fair enough. So the hospital lied, said they couldn't give me a cast, and he had leg injury during fall. He wanted to cast, they only gave him muscle. There's no way to stop it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes medicine can be not always done properly. No way to stop it unless you stun it. Lovely. At least I don't need to get another donut. Yes, shoot the shadow ball into the ether, Anastasia. That's totally what we needed. Okay, that is just cheap. It, like, dodged backwards out of the way of the attack. It... Good lord. Stop dodging so much. You know, Karina, for the supposed Mega Evolution Guru, you're not using a single fucking Mega Evolution. Frickin', I did not curse on a Pokemon stream, I swear. I mean, I didn't swear. Heck, man. To make matters worse is how close Anastasia needs to get. Like, why? You are using special attacks, not physical. You don't need to get right in their face. I found that out! I don't have a donut buff, just levels. Finish it. There we go. Good lord, this was by far the toughest of these that I've done. By freaking far. You're getting a basic Pokeball. Tatsugiri obtained. Good gracious. Not today, Andy. Different 3 forms. That's pretty cool, but not today, unfortunately. I kind of want to make some progress with the story because the DLC feels long, or there's just a lot of added side quests, and, you know, kind of want to do it. Kind of want to focus more on the story right now. Tatsugiri Knight. Tatsugiri Knight. Yeah, that's pretty much good. One of the variety of... yeah, blah, 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 blah. Tatsugiri Megastone. Essentially is all the description says. Battling Mega Tatsugiri might have been easier if I weren't so hungry. It might have also been easier if you used your supposed Mega Evolution skills, Karina. Karina, you could think about food in a battle that fierce? Respect. No, not respect! Not bad, you three. The rogue Mega Evolution readings have disappeared. Go on and give yourself a break while we start combing through this data. Hopefully we'll have some new learnings to share tomorrow. New learnings? I don't think I've ever heard anybody phrase it that way. It makes 3 times we found one of these gold Pokeballs after battling a rogue Pokemon. Guess it's not a coincidence. I'm gonna guess Ultra Butter this time. We got great butter last time. Is it going to be ultra butter? Berries. Okay. Potato seems to be butter! Are we going to call it ultra butter? That butter sure looks amazing. No, amazing butter. Wow. How could I not have thought of that? They could have come up with some more... Like, why does it have to be butter? Amazing pack of butter, yeah. Why does it have to be butter? Why couldn't it just, like, add some variety? Give some different donut-making equipment or something that's extra spatial or something. I don't know. Still don't get why we've been finding butter. My thoughts exactly. When we call them these rogue Pokemon. But at least Ancha should be able to whip up some even better donuts with it. Yeah, Ancha and the others are waiting for us. Let's go back to Hotel Z-Soul. Oh, that was a pain to do, but it's done in the end, and that's what matters. Excuse me. Hey, Ancha, we found another cool hyperspace souvenir. More butter! How wonderful, I'll be glad to use it. Now that we're all back, I think it's dinner time. Nom nom noms. It's a very crowded dinner table. Listen, remember Corbeau and Felipe's theory about hyperspace Lumiose? The memories thing, right? Right, how hyperspace Lumiose seems to reflect subconscious thoughts and memories. It's mementos! Oh my gosh, it didn't occur to me then, but it occurs to me now. This is the Pokemon Persona crossover DLC. That's what this is. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. I was skeptical, but after seeing that giant sushi, I don't know, maybe they're right. Does that mean hyperspace Lumiose is made up of everyone's dreams or something? If it were everyone's dreams, it'd be even more chaotic than it already is. Part of me wants to see what ridiculous chaos a dream world could produce, but I guess we can't let hyperspace Lumiose keep getting more out of hand. Oh, what's up? I just realized maybe Ancha saw that legendary Pokemon because hyperspace Lumiose was reflecting her dreams or wishes or something. Perhaps you're onto something, Lita. Portal to Rem? That is true. Dante's? Is this the Pokemon FGO crossover? Is this the true continuation of id? Am I going to find Joltering Pokemon? Does that mean hyperspace Lumiose does indeed reflect our dreams? And if so, why? Yeah, still a mystery. Which is why Team MZ is going to get to the bottom of things. So everyone eat up. We can't investigate on empty stomachs. Agreed. I'm the only one that does any investigations around here. Ancha and I are the only two actually doing anything meaningful. I guess Hoopa as well, but Hoopa's getting donuts out of the deal, so... Are the surveys of hyperspace Lumiose making progress? Yes, ma'am. The Rust Syndicate is working with admirable fervor, to say nothing of Team MC. Uh-oh. Something trippy's going on. Yet it seems the situation may be evolving even more rapidly than we anticipated. But those children are the ones with whom AZ entrusted our future. We can trust them too. Indeed, I suppose our duty as their elders is to believe them and offer support. Please, Vinny, hadn't you better leave the elder talk to me? That was a weird phrasing of a sentence, but I beg your pardon, ma'am. As you say. I'm sorry, the random spiderweb bridge kind of is ridiculous in a serious cutscene like that. It's kind of a little ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, I love a little bit of environmental, you know, storytelling and that kind of stuff. Rather the environmental changes assisting with navigation, but it's still a little ridiculous. Alright, I'm anticipating some new side quests having appeared. I need to put Tatsugiri in the proper space in the box. Maybe make some more donuts. Ah, Gulpin. Hey, I've been wondering, who's the stronger trainer between the two of you? Me. I can buy that. You sure battle well in hyperspace, Lumiose? Yeah, of course you do! See, Tawny, this is why, if she recognizes I'm stronger, and considering I kicked your butt in the final Mega Evolution battle, I think you need to finally, you know, accept that you're not the leader of Team MZ. I've been the leader for a long time, Tawny. Now I've got a question for you, Karina. What do you do when you're not surveying hyperspace? I stay on my grind. Gotta keep training so we can help those poor rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. These days, I'm focused on finding Mega Evolution users to battle. Must be nice living Lumiose all year round. There's so much Mega Evolution happening. Do you think you could help with my training, Karina? My partner can Mega Evolve. Come to think of it, so can Naveen's. Wait, where is Naveen? Probably sleeping off an all-nighter doing fashion sketches or something. Or school. Isn't Naveen, like, in school studying to be a fashion designer or something? I vaguely recall that. Oh no, that won't do. We need Naveen well-rested and healthy. I'm sure he'll be rolling out of bed and coming down to see us soon. In fact, that must be him now. Wow, Naveen, you got short. Huh? That's Naveen's Scrafty, right? Did it come down here because something's up with Naveen? I hope he's okay. We better go check on him in room 203. Okay, we'll check on him, but first... Oh, okay, I can still see these. Nothing new. Oh, level 140. Gosh. Nothing new. Nothing. Alright, so one... That's Torchic as well. Interesting. Oh, he ran away to study. Gotcha. So we got one needed with Torchic. That is Charcadet, so 2 for Torchic and Charcadet. That's Charcadet again. Is there any difference between these two? Size 2, medium, so yeah, no difference. So 2 for Charcadet and Torchic. 3, because that is, gosh, what's its name? I cannot remember its name. It's like a little gluttonous Pikachu clone or something. More Pico, that's what it is. Thank you, J6, thank you. So I need to make 3 donuts. Ansha! Yeah. Fine, I will go and check on Naveen. Make my freaking donuts. I need my donuts, man. Take me to the 2nd floor. Oh, it's gonna railroad me to go and speak with Naveen before I can make a donut, but I could go to the roof before speaking with Naveen. Naveen, knock knock, we're gonna come in if you don't answer us. Are you sure about this? Naveen definitely wouldn't be happy if we barged in. How else are we supposed to check up on him? We're coming in, Naveen. Yeah, I'm the owner of this hotel, so I can come in if I want to. Where could it have gone? Naveen? Lita! And you two, what are you doing in here? Well, when your Scrafty came downstairs without you, we obviously got a little worried. Sounds like you're looking for something. I really hoped I wouldn't have to involve you in this. My precious canary plush has gone missing, and I've been coming around for it. Naveen? Dude? I mean... I don't know what to say. I truly do not know what to say. Can we help you look? I appreciate your sympathy and would appreciate even more if you left it at that. Wouldn't it be faster if we helped? You might think so. But that would risk someone else's hands touching my precious canary plushie. He's got it bad for her. He's got it really bad for I can't blame Scrafty for being concerned and coming to get you, but I'll be fine. Okay, whatever. Do you think you'll find your little doll and rejoin society anytime soon? But is that the law in Lumiose? Plus, we're not necessarily breaking in. A relative of the hotel room's guest came seeking the assistance of the hotel manager with something, you know? So, you know, we had Scrafty's permission. Scrafty came to us, the owner, seeking assistance. So, I think we are in the clear legally. That'd be like if a child... So, in other words, we can consider Scrafty a child, you know? It's relatively child-shaped. A child came down to the hotel lobby because their parent was in distress. So we have every right to go barging into the hotel room. Excuse you, my canary plush, you mean? If your canary doll is that important to you, why didn't you put it anywhere, put it away somewhere to keep it safe? It's a canary plush. And I had it out where I could admire it any time. I would not have moved it from its spot. Oh no. Poor Gulpin. That's our new Gulpin guest, isn't it? Don't tell me you ate it. Okay, since when do Lucario and Scrafty look anything similar? Oh, looks like your plush fell and rolled under the bed and Gulpin found it. Thank you, Gulpin. What a relief to have my precious canary plush back. I don't want to know if it vomited the plush or if he stuck his hand down the Gulpin's gullet to get that. I really don't want to know which ones happened. Do they? Scrafty is 3 foot tall. Lucario is 3'11". There's almost a foot difference between the two, man. Plus, Lucario is, again, so Scrafty is the hoodlum Pokemon. So, morning, team. We went through the data from the Tatsugiri you caught that was growing rogue. Took us all night, plus a platter of my homemade sushi. Time for you to haul yourselves to our office for a briefing. See you soon. Alright, so let's get Karina and head to the Rust Syndicate office. Hope the briefing goes okay. We'll keep Ansha company here. Of course you will, because you two don't help. Excuse me. Again, myself, Ansha, and Hoopa seem to be pulling all the weight here. 6 berry donuts. Okay, gosh, we have to make 3. 3 donuts overall. I guess Pomeg can be 1. I don't even need to go... Okay, I can do this. Okay, I need to stop, like, just spamming out all the way. So, this is a 3-star donut. 45 level boost. Teensy, attack, and psychic power. Okay, so that's one. Okay, so different calories, is it? Pomeg is 140. Handu? No. What determines... I really don't know how donuts work. Okay, J6, which berries should I not be using if I want to eventually shiny hunt? That is a good question for me to ask. Which berries should I not be using? Protective citrus chocolate donut. Chocolate. To make the shiny power donuts. Okay, what berries are best to use for shiny power? Is that a better question? Encounter power, catching power, and flying resistance. Alright, I should probably go speak with Corbeau first. So that way I can get some, whatever they're called. Mission point progress things. You know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But yes, which berry should I save? +60 sweet. Noted. Why do you keep this place so dark and gloomy, Corbeau? And looking magnificent in proper lighting. I kind of guessed that. Yeah. See, Karina, Corbeau and I, we kind of have a bit of a business arrangement going on. Like, he's not gotten back to me about the final designs for his office and his building in general, so he's really racking up quite the debt to me, you know? The mobster's in debt to me, so, I mean, I've tried telling him the lighting could do better, and the decor in the main lobby could do better than just having a bunch of people standing around, but he's just not getting back to me. I'd like to keep things calm. The dark suits me. Hence, my dark suit. Then why do you have a bright tie? That was a joke, right? It was until you ruined it by asking. Let's just cut to the chase. Well, that's the thing, though. I don't have the funds to redecorate Hotel Z, and I won't have the funds until Corbeau pays off his massive debt. Yeah, the tie does suit. Looking at the data we got from you catching the Tatsugiri that gone rogue, well, I won't sugarcoat it. The Prism Tower situation's still one big mystery. Have a look for yourself. Yeah, it's very much still a mystery. Hyperspace Lumiose is continuing to bleed into regular Lumiose, probably because of that giant distortion over the tower, but I can't say for sure. At this rate, the whole city might get swallowed up by Hyperspace Lumiose. We need to find out what's causing this and stop Hyperspace Lumiose from spreading. I mean, you know, again, Tawny originally was in contention for being the waifu of Legend ZA, but then Emma came along and, I mean, have you seen Emma? Plus, Tawny is very bad with money. Maybe Hey, Tawny, I think Quasartico could use a redesign. I'm not gonna do anything illegal. We do. Unfortunately, there's still a whole lot left for us to survey. These ought to be some help in your research, Soul. More Ultra Balls! There's actually a bit of good news, too. Thanks to all your hard work, we can now detect higher levels of hyperspace distortions. Hyperspace Lumiose awaits your surveying. Good luck out there. Thanks, Corbeau. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure nothing new popped up after that. So, yep, we still have Torchic here. So we need 3. Hey, Zahak, welcome, welcome, welcome to stream. Happy things, happy things. Oh, we got... Okay, so we're gonna need another 2, it looks like. Because we got 2 side quests. 3 side quests. We're gonna need to make another 3 donuts. Alright. Oh, and we got side quests outside. Good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 more side quests. Good gracious. Oh, I still have the Farfetch'd thing to do as well. Well, I guess today is going to be quite the busy runaround. Yeah, I know. I know. I did that. Side quest mayhem indeed. So we'll do the hyperspace distortions first, I guess, just because those can change with day. I think we keep the catching power fairy for the more Pico one. So let's go the move-tastic? No. Because, yeah, we'll do the protective citrus. But relaxing's always nice. I am relaxing as well, obviously, right now, but things have been pretty chill. Still job hunting I am. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a nice and easy distortion. Streamer event. They have specific events for streamers? That's wild. I meant to use an Ultra Ball. There we go. Catch the wild Nummel. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, there's the Torchics we need.
Yeah.
Go. All Torchics caught. Yeah, I don't have room in my life for another gacha, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. One gacha is all I need in my life. And that gacha is FGO. Where's my golden Pokeball? There's my golden Pokeball. Woo! Fall back just a little bit. I guess I missed that. But I want to see if I can't... Odds are not the... Media. Odds are not the greatest, but I'm gonna see if I can't force maybe a shiny Torchic. I don't know how far I'd need to travel, though. I'm gonna have to warp to the portal and back multiple times, aren't I? I don't think the place is big enough otherwise. Yeah, okay, so travel to portal and back. I think most people would. Most people probably would. Right here. No, only one Torchic spawned. Oh wait, it's because I caught them. That's right. Shoot, I completely forgot about that mechanic. I completely forgot that if you catch or KO, it takes longer for the respawns. I completely forgot about that. Only the one is gonna be respawned every time. For at least a couple minutes, I think, right? I don't think it's even worth to keep trying. Yeah, I don't think it's not gonna be worth to keep trying. I'm only gonna get one spawn, and it's gonna take minutes to force it. Yeah, let's get out of here. Sadness. Tears. I cry every time. Okay. But yeah, it would just be the one Torchic because I KO'd most of the others. Speaking of... Release the Houndoom. So Tatsugiri is number 31. I forgot to put you in your proper place. 34, 33, 32, 31. You're gonna go probably around here-ish. So you're 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Okay. None of these are particularly amazing Torchic, unfortunately, but I guess I'm not gonna have Blaziken on the squad. Alright. Let's give them some berries, or some candy. So that way we can force their evolution all the way to the pinnacles. Yeah, and resetting the game on stream is kind of lame. That's kind of lame. So I'm going to have to do the ranked in order to get the full Mega Evo Dex too, then, aren't I? Damn. That's annoying. Combuskin! Into... I'm saying doing it on the stream is lame. Like, you're literally just watching people turn their game off and on and off and on and off and on. Nothing... I mean, it would be lame for me. Okay, is that better? It would be lame for me to do it. Because that's just boring content for me. So that's why I will not do such a thing. Because it would be boring for me. Because knowing my luck, I'd spawn a shiny, and then I would KO the shiny. By accident. Nope, I want to box you too. Alright. So now we go to here. That'll put me down there. So Nouveau Cafe is probably closer. It'd be lame for me. Is that better? I just find such content boring, and I don't like doing boring. Oh no, where is this? Is it on, it's on the inside. How do I get into the middle of this? Up I go, I guess. That won't even get me to... Frick. How do I get into the center here? This one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. This obstacle course is the one I needed to do. I circled the wrong way around, apparently. Come on, why can't I just catch on to the ladder mid-jump? I'm probably strong enough. Probably. Oh, I guess I've never been up here. Or down there, considering there's a screw. We'll hit the portal up first. Okay, and we'll use this one. Skip these. I gotta remember I can skip them. I suppose that's a fair point. Podcasts are pretty popular. Floating Pokeballs, patches of brambles, catch undetected. I need to catch 3 Charcadets. Total. If I can catch a Charcadet this time. Last time I was unable to find the Charcadets in time. I just hope that is not the case this time. I feel like I'm getting close to having the Gimme Gold Coins thing done as well. Oh, right, you're... That's right, that's right. I need to come from above to get that. Forgot. Are you kidding? How... Media! You gave us away! Why is that? It didn't see me. Okay, targeting outside of line of sight. Make it make sense. Okay, you can't even... I'm so far away from you, Charcadet. You should not be able to target me. You know, screw it. I'll catch more Pokemon. If you Charcadets want to be difficult, then you are going to be KO'd. There. We'll catch 3 other Pokemon undetected. I don't know what 3, but we will. Not those Houndooms, obviously. What? Random... It had... There is no way those Char Cadets knew where I was. So many freaking Char Cadets, man. Goodness gracious, you... These Char Cadets are aggressively detecting me. And I don't like it. Yeah, I suppose. The game is making me eat my words. Or rather, my complaints. No, this isn't where I want to be. Where is... So, it's all over there. Okay, sure. Camera, love me. Completely block my line of sight. That's probably not the way I want to go anyways, I guess. I want to get the big Pokeball, at least, because I'm not going to get the golden Pokeball. I can already tell. These Char Cadet are hyper aggro. Also, this is probably just me complaining to complain, but I dislike how long it takes for your Pokemon to come out of the Pokeball. That could be sped up by, like, 2 times. I also don't even know where Brambles are here, so... The golden Pokeball was a lost cause, regardless. You mean the Char Cadet infested rooftops? Where I can't go 10 feet without procting some aggro? Wipe them out. In fact, I've got somebody better suited to wiping these little guys out. That was satisfying. That is so satisfying. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Brambles anywhere. That Char Cadet lived. Yeah, I think for some reason this one's just not doable. Unless there's some on the ground somewhere that I completely and utterly missed. Which, I suppose it's possible. Ah, there they are! All the way over here and out of the way. I mean, it's 600 points, I guess. I'm just gonna gather up as much loot as I can at this point. This one's a bust. Alright, let's escape. I mean, we got the Char Cadets. That's what matters, I suppose. Oh, gosh. How high leveled am I gonna need to have a Char Cadet for that fight? Alright, Char Cadet. I got no good Char Cadets. Sarah Ledge is what I chose. Sarah Ledge. I think it's a physical attacker, right? Probably on. Yeah, physical attacker. This one's probably the better of the two. Or of the three, rather. So we're gonna go with this Sarah Ledge will be my, or this Char Cadet will be my Sarah Ledge. I will worry about the leveling later because there's still one more hyperspace distortion I want to do. It was this one. Please do not be a hidden away thing. You son of a... That is so far out of the way. Give me the zone 7. It's the quickest way. Yeah, I suppose. I can just max level it. Heard the yawn. I can just instantly put it to max level. I'm sure that will have no negative effects on it psychologically or anything like that. Where exactly? You're right up there. Good gracious, it's maze time. There we go. I suppose. Alrighty, more Pico time. Stun fit. You want me to catch an alpha as well? Well, there's an Onyx. Was I wrong about what Pokemon would be here? No. Why is there a Pokemon here that wasn't on the list? So there... Okay, so there could be more than just more Pico as a new Mon here. Lovely. So I need to actually look around. So Stunfisk at least is one. I can't even get that. Demon thing. Probably gotta go all the way around or something. But yeah, this is huge. Good gracious. Oh, this is like where we fought the one dudes. The Duo Megas. I'm probably not gonna find the golden Pokeball here. Crabominable, that's the name. Thank you, J6. Thank you. So, Onyx, Sandile, Morpeko, Stunfisk, Electrike I saw. Noted. For the future. But for the present, which is now, we will continue our investigations. Golden Pokeball is the quest now. Where could it be? Giant Pokeball. Battle Court. Electrikes. I do have you, right? Yeah. But yeah, you never answered. Why should I wait until post DLC to do the Goldango thing? Is there any particular reason, or... circled around completely now. No sight of the golden yet. Down there could be a good location for it. Yeah, roar all you want, Onyx. You're not gonna get anything out of me. There it is. Awesome, we found the golden Pokeball. That wasn't as bad as I was worried. Okay. It's looking like we'll be able to clear this one, no issues. Nice. Any hidden stuff? Not as far as I'm seeing. A Pokeball. More Hyper Berries are always appreciated. Alright, that's game. Donut energy exhausted. Ooh, elbows popped. So we release the Stunfisk, put the Morpeko in the proper spot. Excuse me. Alright. So, release the Onyx as well. So, Onyx and Stunfisk. Release. So, if memory serves, they wanted me to just have Char Cadet in the squad here for the Saraledge versus Armor Rouge duel thing. That's manageable. And yeah, I don't want to burn 42 of my XLs. Hey, Infinity Lord, welcome, welcome, welcome to stream. Happy things, happy things. Just leveling up this Char Cadet for a quest. God dang it. I keep spam pressing. It's going well. It's going well enough. Just, you know, little frustrated that I gotta use a specific mon for a quest here. I don't like these kinds of ones, but it is what it is, unfortunately. You learn nothing. Good gracious, he learns nothing. Please, at least tell me that I will get the chance to change out the moveset. Facade's useless. Why did I give it Facade? I pray that I get... You know, I'm gonna throw Protect on you, just in case. 57% on Allegiance. Now you have Allegiance in 2 runs. 57 and 55 to 100. Nice. Sounds like you're closing in on your goal. Okay, so we need to go to Restaurant Lena. It's probably the closest. I'm not hearing a sparkle sound, so no shiny Dratini. Sadness. Alright, dude who's too obsessed with your pretend rivalry thing. Let's get this show on the road. I've got the Char Cadet. Let's wait. Did he give me the armor? If he gave me the armor, then I'm kind of dumb. Although, is that really surprising at times? Did he give it? He did. $55 to 100 is harder than 57. Makes sense. I mean, you are doing more of the level, so... Saraledge. Shadow Claw. Shadow Sneak. Honestly, I do like Saraledge. It looks sick. I think Shadow Claw, probably. Psycho Cut over Flare Blitz. Bitter Blade over Flame Charge. And Solar Blade, sure. Yeah, I like this moveset. This works. Alright, dude. I don't know what level your Armor Rouge is, but... let's do it. Last I can experience the faithful battle between Armor Rouge and Saraledge I always dreamed of. Let the story unfold. I've got it all thought out. You've foreseen your defeat? Oh my gosh, we are actually play acting this dude's fantasy. Never imagined our paths would cross again. Not like this. I see you've evolved your old char cadet into Ceruledge at last. Soul, do you remember our very first battle? Char cadet versus char cadet? No. But sure, I defeated you that time. Did you really? Well, I'm not the same trainer I was. We're ruining his fantasy. Oh no, because I refuse to accept defeat. I'm ruining his fantasy. This will be the final battle that decides everything between you and me. Armor Rouge and I will win once and for all. Now, Armor Rouge, unleash your blazing crimson flames. Hey, slow and steady wins slow and steady wins the race. Infinity Lord. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, how strong is your Armor Rouge? Oh, I am over-leveled. You know. Fair play having Protect in your moveset, but, yeah. That was inevitable. How could this be? Is Ceruledge the stronger one after all? No, I'm just the stronger trainer. That's the difference between you and I. The blazing crimson flames flicker and fade. To have defeated my Armor Rouge, you truly are the one trainer worthy of being called my rival. That was the best! Finally got to live the fateful battle of my dreams. It honestly felt like we truly were rivals. Perhaps it was fate. Sure, let's go with that. Man, that's my rival for you, always saying the coolest things. Cool, now can I get the other armor so I can get my own Armor Rouge? No? Okay. Sure, I guess I help you, and you gave me one armor, I guess, and some battle cows, which is actually pretty good. Fateful battle against my true rival, that was the best time I had my entire life. That's saying something. Alright, so now I need to somehow get the other armor. Aw. Okay, so we've got 3 distortions that are quests. Those are probably available whenever. Excuse me. So I'm going to start doing some of the side quests. I do need to keep in mind that when night falls, I need to go and do the far-fetched one as well. Hey, kid. You got a second? Why are the police after me? I didn't do nothing. You can't prove anything. His Scrafty was looking for help, I swear. Hope you've been alright. Sorry again for that business with Gumi. Oh, you're that officer. Okay. I'm not in trouble. That's all. I just saw you and thought I should apologize. I don't have any questions for you. Especially not right now. My hands are full with the Lumiose Museum robbery case. Sounds serious. Good luck with that. No, sorry, it's not a real robbery. It's a training scenario. All of us on the force have to do them. Oh. I was gonna say, is Volo back? Did he regret his decision to donate his outfit and came and stole it back or something? We're role-playing what we do to stop a robbery at the Lumiose Museum if one actually happened. Though, come to think of it, I know you've got skills. I've seen them in action. Maybe you could give me a hand. You could play the robber and pretend to break into the museum for me. Pretend? Are you giving me the carte blanche to, you know, take stuff from the museum? Let me know if you're ready to play a little make-believe, or in this case, make-be-thieve. Sure, officer, I will totally pretend to take some valuable, priceless artifacts. Just pretend. Let's get this training started. Just gonna pretend to take something very valuable and priceless. Although, there wasn't really anything valuable in the museum, so First task is to storm the museum. Just walk in through the front door. Once you're in, you'll steal an outfit from the ancient Sinnoh exhibit on the 2nd floor. Yep. Bot, be gone! When you go in, you'll fight the officers. They'll try to challenge you. Just watch out. The officers you'll be up against are some of Lumiose's finest. When you're ready to go, you can leap down from the roof to the training scenario. I suppose, but I guess we're taking the outfit. Superhero landing. Hey, it's the Raichu chicks. Stop right there or face me in a Pokemon battle. That's my line, right? Premier is his name. Heracles. Cook this doggo. Oh wow, actually that's a pretty strong doggo. Level 82. Dang. Thought this was gonna be a easy sweep. You broke through my defenses. That's my line, right? Sure, dude, sure. This is Premier. Our robbers breached the front door and storming the museum. And see. Noted. Oh no, a thief. We're being robbed. He must be after the ancient Sinnoh ritual outfit on the 2nd floor. You know, at the very... I'm gonna say... She did her job of acting right. You look like you were ready to laugh. You need to take some acting lessons. You, good job. Halt, lawbreaker. You may have gotten past the guard at the front door, but your spree ends here. Duxeme. I'm guessing this means 2nd. Such a small battle area. Good gracious. Sorry, I just, I caused an earthquake in the museum. I'm sure it's fine, though. Losing strings even when it's scripted. The intruder has broken through another line of the defenses. He's past the reception center. This is supposed to be pretend, so I hope the chief doesn't ask for my badge for real. I don't speak French. Okay. I was going up this way. They would never expect me to take the back way in. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of these as well. Oh, that's a Master Ball. I'll take that. Let's see. They're all expecting me to go over there, so I'll just take all these free Pokeballs and, now I'm ready to... Oh, let's see. What else can I take? All this stuff really I mean, this tea set could be worth something, I think. Or these you know, these ancient ones... they look a little bit big, so they're probably fake. Volo. That's far enough. Forget the training. I challenge you to a real battle. Look who's trying to be a hero. Trosimi. I don't know. I'm probably butchering again, but I don't speak French, okay? Oh, you've got 2 Mons. Houndoom. Again, I'm just causing earthquakes in this poor museum. All of the names are puns, so... I was being serious and I still lost. Yes, you were being serious and you still lost. Very astute observation, dude. True. Also, is it kind of stereotypical, but why were they all larger body types? Like, are they gonna get donuts afterwards or something? Are they going for the stereotypical police officer, like, in popular media? You know, all with dogs, all incompetent, somewhat bumbling, all overweight. The notorious soul is escaping with the priceless ancient Sonoan outfit. Set up the perimeter. We can't let this master criminal make it out of Lumiose and evade justice. True. It is more of an American stereotype. Please, they think they can stop me? That was great practice, but writing a report on how he failed is going to be tough. I bet the higher-ups will make training even harder next time. Officer Lysier, permission to speak? Alright, what is that? Let's see what that name means. Let's see. L-I-C-I-E-R. Not Lucifer. Gosh, autocorrect. A tapestry weaver or a loom worker? So a tapestry weaver. Okay, so I guess her name's not a pun. Wouldn't this training have gone smoother if you hadn't recruited such a strong trainer? Well, we've identified some areas for growth, and isn't that what good training is about? Looks like our team's still got some work to do if we want to protect the city properly. With that, we'll take our leave. Thanks for bearing with me again, kid. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I totally took the Master Ball, at least. I would never suspect it to have been taken during a fake crime. I mean, ever since they got rid of the Officer Jennies, that seems to be the case. The Officer Jennies knew how to get stuff done. But there's no Officer Jennies anymore. It's kind of sad, really. Hello. Solu. Have you heard? There's been some trouble within Quasartica over our guard Pokemon. The Dedenne? Well, the fact you defeated our Dedenne led to quite a bit of bother. Not that I'm blaming you personally, Sol. But there are some in the company who didn't want to be properly looked into who defeated our guards, or why that was even possible. They wanted to cause commotion over the fact that our guards were defeated at all. There's a great deal of debate over what we should do to avoid such trouble in the future. And the solution we landed on was more Pico. I'd like to ask you to battle our more Pico guards and evaluate whether they'd be up to the task. Yeah, if I could have a suggestion, if you really want effective guards, maybe don't choose a Pokemon the size of my shin. Yeah, Raichu would be an excellent pick. At least they're larger, and they can have some physical heft to physically stop people from getting in. If you'd be so kind, then. I mean, by that same logic, they could go with a Pachirisu team you know? Because Pachirisu won Worlds as well. More! Oh no! The more people have worked up an appetite battling, and now they've given into their darker nature. This won't work at all. We can't have Quasartico's guards acting like that. I think I'll just recommend we keep our cute, strong, reliable Dedenne as we always have. Right. The Dedenne were sure strong. Oh, so powerful those Dedenne were. Honestly, it's probably... I don't even need to warp. Just go around like this. Should be fine. Yeah. I know, but they could have added Pachirisu to the game. They could have added a lot of Pokemon to the game. I mean, they could have given us a Mega Flygon as well, remember? But they didn't. I don't dislike option 2 or 3, per se. I just think option 1 is the way to go. Both option 1 and 3 lack impact. I think we should go with my suggestion, option 2. My proposal, option 3, is the most fitting of all, but you two just refuse to budge, don't you? Well then, how about we ask this young person here for his opinion? Now there's a good idea at last. We're getting nowhere, just going around in circles ourselves. You there, young man. Could you give us a hand? See, this street needs a new name, one that will really grab people's attention. We want to draw more visitors to our street with a name that captivates the imagination. So why don't you help us decide? After all, this town will belong to your generation someday. Oh, it already belongs to me. Right now, it's just Hotel AZ. But soon it will be the Looker Agency. And then once Corbeau cannot pay his debt, the Rust Syndicate and all of its holdings will be mine. And then I'll put Tawny into my debt. And soon Quasartico and all its holdings will be mine. And I will control all of Lumiose City. We each came up with our own name. My idea is Lumiose Grand Avenue. I know it's a bit too grand for this little old street, but that's how we'll entice people to visit. My proposal is Mega Evolution Road. Of course, there's not really anything around here related to Mega Evolution, but isn't it evocative? I'm suggesting Boulevard Boulevard. We might as well tell people what they're in for, and this little boulevard is as boring as they come. Because then I can't start my campaign to take over the whole region. Like, if I financially control everything, then they can't stop me. They've all got their selling points, but none of this is the clear winner. It's like going around in a circle between water, fire, and grass. What do you think? Which name would you pick? Plus, if I own it all, then other people can do the work for me, and I can just say, no, I want this to happen. I don't need to be the, you know, one overseeing everything. I just need to be the final decision maker. Have you decided? Do you know which name would be perfect for your street? I've got it. Well, let's hear it. Which of our ideas is the winner? See, I've got a better idea. You want to throw all our suggestions and go back to the drawing board? Yes, I do. Alright, no. I'm not gonna be that arrogant. Yeah, Caldeus Road. No, I'm good. I'm fine on my napalm supplies. I think it's perfect. I agree. Feel just the same, nothing boring about that idea. Then from this day on, this street shall be known as Caldeus Road. Hope everyone in Lumiose soon adopts it. That was easy. 50 Premier Balls. So useless! Why? What's wrong with Caldeus Road? Oh, they didn't actually change it on here. Lame. So it's kind of cool that you can name a road, even if there's probably going to be a canonical name if we ever return to Lumiose, which I'm guessing like maybe in 10 years we'll get another game where Lumiose City is the setting. Maybe 10 years. Do you think that's a safe guess, or should we account for the new Pokemon games that will inevitably come out and say maybe 15 years? Hello. Hey trainer, could I ask you for a small favor? My Arctibax is home alone, so I want to step away for a moment to check on it. Unfortunately, I can't leave the kiosk unattended. Could you take my place while I'm gone? If you do a good job, there'll be a nice bonus in it for you. Wow, I'm just doing other people's jobs now. Taking over Lumiose will be easy. Let me know when you're ready to look after the kiosk. Why? Ready to look after the kiosk? Sure. Great. Here are the prices. Make sure you memorize them. I do remember that. F2, S3, L4, M6. No. Hello, Hiker Man. 3 bottles of fresh water and 1 bottle of moo moo milk. Have to, so that would be 1,200. Thank you. And I wonder if I could get away with charging them more. Wow, this is such an invigorating side quest. Fresh water would be good. Moo milk for me. Wait, never mind. Lemonade, please. Soda pop instead. How much for everything? F2, S3, L4. M6. Nice. Looks like you got your job down pat, new clerk. See you later. How many is there? No. Oh, that's why. It reminded you of your old cashier job. Gotcha, gotcha. I'd like 1 bottle of the, whatchamacallit, the fizzy one. Oh, 1 bottle of, you know, the citrusy yellow one. 1 bottle of the plain stuff, the white one. Actually, can you get 3 of the fizzy one? For the others, 1 of each is good. So, 9, 15, 19. Yeah, 1900 sounds right. Thank you kindly. How many are they gonna make me do? Funnily enough, I've never been a cashier or anything like that. Grum. 1,000. Grum grum. 2 cries. Maybe wants to use all of its money to buy 2 items. That would be a lemonade and a milk. Grumpy looks happy. I mean, so my total job experience personally, in high school, during the winter, I was a part of the, because I went to a Catholic high school, and the diocese, which is like the local conglomeration of all of the Catholic high schools in the area, or not Catholic high schools, but all the Catholic grade schools in the area, often did like a basketball league. So I signed up and I was a referee for children's basketball during the winter. However, I didn't really get on the ref court because you could either be on the court, you could be behind the buzzer, or you could be working the ticket stand. Hey, Janice, welcome to stream. How be things? That was my first job ever. Yo, we got a surprise party coming up, so we gotta get a ton of drinks. Okay, I'm gonna have to break out the calculator for this one. Actually, 130, 130 and 69 is 199, and then that would be 56 is 112, so that'd be 299 is 311, and then 6 times 31, that would be 181 plus 311 equals 492. Okay, I was off a little bit, I think. I missed a 5. I was close. Looks like we got a math whiz. I'll be back up, so keep those sharp counting skills sharp. I missed a digit, clearly. But I was damn close. Just off of, like, the top of the old noodle. Oh my gosh, there's more. Man, I don't think I could handle this kind of job. Because like I said, that was my first job. My second job was doing janitorial work at nights on weekends at my local YMCA, which is just a community-centered gym. And the finals job that I've had was working in the doctor's office for years. So I've only ever had 3 jobs. I'm back. Thanks for looking after the kiosk while I was gone. Let's do a cash count, shall we? Why would you ask me if I wanted to check the prices again if you don't... Do you want to check the prices again? Implying that there's more? Oh, nice clerking. Looks like I got a retail rival in the making. 50 grand bonus. Arced back was practically turning my house into a fridge. Glad I went back to check. Thanks for watching the kiosk. I hope you'll come back as a customer next time. Alright. Let's go Quasar or Rust Syndicate next. But yeah, I don't know if I would be cut out for retail work, because a lot of people can be kind of difficult to work with. People can be very difficult at times. There's a distortion in here. Okay, why did you... This is not listed as a distortion. Don't say it's just a side quest when it's a distortion one. Yeah, I've heard the same. I mean, people need to do it, which is why all the respect to those retail workers out there. Like, they don't deserve half the crud they probably have to deal with. Wait, I know you. You're Soul, right? What do you want? Why are you talking to me? Got a request? Whoa, sorry, you're right, I do have something you could help with. Here's my request. I want you to find some friends for Frigibacks. Backs! I've got this Frigibacks from my sister who studied abroad in Paldea, but it's just so shy. Wish I could help it be more outgoing, but I'm not exactly a social butterfly myself. In other words, I'd like to ask you to talk to the other trainers here in Wild Zone 10 for me. Man, they really went with a wide variety for the Hex. They went for a wide variety with the appearance of the Hex women. Not just the classic goth look anymore. Hi. I didn't even realize the Frigibacks was following me. What is it? You want your Bergamite and Frigibacks to be friends? I heard that Bergamite and Frigibacks don't really get along in Paldea. Thanks. Don't believe all the things you hear. But looks like this Frigibacks and Bergamite are getting along fine. Yeah, don't stereotype, man. Bergamite and Frigibacks are both ice types, so their friendship just might work out. Can't believe she was stereotyping. Not all Frigibacks are like that, man. Gosh. You're an alpha. Torchic, trainer! Get me out of the fight. What's up? See, so you want Frigibacks and Torchic to be friends. Door! We love being outdoors. Torchic starting fires for us is always a big help. You got any useful tricks like that, Frigibacks? One time a customer wanted my help look for the sauce. Western brand tries to imitate Asian flavors, but I didn't know they wanted a sauce because they were telling me only the name of the brand, so he got confused. Plus, generally don't know what the product is. You just got off the clock, so you led them to your supervisor to help instead, and they walked away, grab your stuff to leave for home, and... Well, you're sure eager enough. I bet Frigibacks could keep our drinks cool on our outdoor adventures. Sounds like fun. Man, this poor woman... I'm taking her Frigiback's friend, and I'm just sort of, like, making it so many other friends she's not going to have it anymore to help her out with her social anxiety. The customer insulted you behind your back for trying to shame you for not knowing about the product despite being Chinese. Wow, yeah, that's pretty racist. That is incredibly racist of that customer. You talking to me? Like, you guys could ask me anything about barbecue, and there's no guarantee I'd know it just because I'm American. You talking to me? Or guns. I know nothing about guns, and I'm American, so... Bex. Whoa, you're looking for friends for your brave Frigibacks here, huh? Funny how that works. My Zangoose could use a Pokemon buddy, too. If you're cool with it, I'd love if Frigibacks and Zangoose could be friends. That's all the trainers. Time to go back to Request Store. Makes sense. If they're gonna act that way, they can get those kinds of nicknames. So, what were the trainers like? They sound interesting, but I don't know. My sister studying abroad in Paldea told me Berg might fight with Frigibacks. And the outdoors, starting fires, that sounds so dangerous! Also, isn't Zangoose that scary Pokemon that's always feuding with Seviper? Sorry, but I think we can give up on looking for friends for Frigibacks. Thank you for talking to all those trainers, something my introverted self could never do. Wow, she's kind of being mean. Like, Frigibacks made some genuine friends there, and because she's being introverted... Wow, that's kind of mean. Poor Frigibacks. Oh. Frigibacks, what's the matter? Why are you yelling? Think of how Frigibacks feels. But I mean, I'm just no good at socializing. It must be Frigibacks' trainer. Want to play with Bergmite? So excited to go camping with Frigibacks that I came to invite it myself. Well, what do you know, my Zangoose is looking happy too. So, what should I... Make some friends. These people, their Pokemon want to be friends with your Frigibacks, so you can be friends with them too. Expand your social horizons. You can still be an introvert. Introverts still make friends. I should know. I'm an introvert. I know, but being around people it's just too much pressure. I can't. Not a problem. How about, in that case, we just all hang back and chat about Pokemon a little. Even if we don't end up talking much, what matters is our Pokemon are happy, right? I'll be bragging about Zangoose, so tell me some good things about Frigibacks. Alright, that sounds okay. Helping her come out of her shell. 5 more friend balls. Still total introvert, but I'll do my best. Other classes back up on top. The day is starting to run short. I only know that because of the tip J6 gave me about looking at the little clock around the map. Otherwise, I would never be able to tell when the day is getting close to a close. So thank you for that. Watchog. Where is this side quest? Underground? Or is it on the... It might be on the outside? Maybe? I figured as much. Is it on the outside? Okay, yeah, it's on the outside. That was weird. Wigglytuff! Speaking of Wigglytuff's fur... I'm sorry, what? A Wigglytuff's fur feels sublime, just one touch and you'll never want to take your hand away. But not mine, this one's fur is so gross and stiff and so stinky. The problem is that my Wigglytuff hates showers like nobody's business. So I've come up with a little plan. I just need to get a battle against someone who can wash clean with Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam, eh? Please put a Pokemon that knows Bubble Beam on your team and let me know when you're ready. I hate it when I gotta change my team around. Please let me get away with not changing my team. Please. I'm just being hopeful, man. I got chilling water. Will that do, dude? Yay! Thank you, J6. You got it. Dragalge was a good choice. Please get my Wigglytuff all sparkly clean with a nice bubble beam or 2 or 200. Truth. Ooh, that was my wrist that popped. Bane the Rich Boy. Oh, that's a good one. We'll hit it with a Bubble Beam once. And then the Sludge Bomb. If I wish I could have Toxiced it first. Oh, Wigglytuff, if only you'd listened earlier, wouldn't have come to this. Wigglytuff, look at you, you're so clean, and that horrible stench, it's all gone now. Yeah, that's probably because you've inhaled the poison a bit too deeply. You'll take regular showers from now on, right? So we don't have to do this again. Wigglytuff used a fearsome slap. Wigglytuff, why? Why was my Wigglytuff letting its fur get gross on purpose to keep from clinging to me so much? Wait, Wigglytuff, wait for me! What's the secret dialogue? If you know it. Otherwise, I can just look it up. Alright, this one next. That's an interesting dialogue. I don't remember. Huh. So, I guess if we knock it out without using Bubble Beam, we accidentally give the guy amnesia, and he doesn't remember why he wanted his Wigglytuff clean. Wow. That's really fascinating. I know, I'm just having at ya. I'm messing around. Whee! My knees. Or rather, my elbows. Hello, I'm a tipboard. Or I might as well be. My name's Avise, and I'm here to keep people informed. All I care about is thinking up new, helpful new trainer tips that delightful folks of Lumiose. But you can't put trainer tips if you don't have nifty nuggets to share, and there's still plenty in this world that I don't know. You look like you've got plenty of experience. Care to help me workshop some new tips? Sure, man, sure. I'll help you come up with some tips. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll give you your brain a little picking. Because he's an advice board. Question 1. Okay, that snapping would get really annoying. Let's see if you know this. If you're going into Hyperspace Lumiose to look for shiny Pokemon, what flavor power should you go for in your donut? Okay, how the heck do you know this, man? I'm sorry. Since when was Hyperspace Lumiose a common knowledge thing? I thought we were keeping this on the down low. And yet some random man in the middle of a building square knows about Hyperspace Lumiose, much less the donuts that Hoopa consumes? Good answer. Though, let me just duck away for a moment to check with my sources. But the fact that he knows that donuts are needed to enter Hyperspace Lumiose. Okay, he doesn't know. He has sources. Alright. It's Lita or Naveen. It's gotta be Lita or Naveen that's leaking this info. Which one of the two would gain more financial... It's definitely Naveen. You know, he's got a Canary obsession. So he probably gives so much money to Canary in her streams that he needs some way to make some extra money. It's definitely Naveen. He's selling us out, man. Sparkling power makes you more likely to run into shiny Pokemon. The more sparkling power, the brighter your chances. You know, I kind of we have Porygon as an artificial Pokemon. And Rotom is kind of like taking the phone role. What do you think the odds are that we are going to get like an AI Pokemon? I know, I was using that as a lead-off. What do you think the odds are that we're going to get a literal AI Pokemon? Maybe it'll be like a Psychic Steel type or something. I don't know. There's a new tip I can share with trainers. Thanks for your help. I'm the only one that uses the hyperspace holes. I got more to ask you, but let's take a quick break for your brain to rest. Let me know when you're ready for more grilling. Psychic Ghost, then. Question 2. Let's see if you know this. If Pokemon maxed out on hyperspace levels, what level could it reach overall? 200, I'm going to take the gander at. Good answer. We just took away for a moment to check with my sources. That or Corbeau is leaking. My sources have confirmed the answer. You know, I think Corbeau might be leaking this information. If Pokemon is fully maxed out on hyperspace levels, it could reach up to level 200. Guess you better optimize your donuts flavor scores for a healthy level boost. That's 2 tips I can share with trainers. Thanks for your help. Got more to ask? Yeah, break. Question 3. Why does it gotta be ChatGPT? What about Gemini or Claude or I think Opus is another one. Let me see if you know this. If you finish all 3 hyperspace tasks in a pocket hyperspace Lumiose, what appears? A golden Pokeball. Good answer. Let me just, yep, he's checking his sources. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, my sources have confirmed the answer. If you finish all 3, yep, golden Pokeball, chock full of nice items up here. Only goes for hyperspace wild zones and battle zones. Oh, the battle zones can have. Interesting. I didn't know that the battle zones could have those kinds of missions. One last question. Which of our 3 topics would you see as a trainer tip? The sparkling power. Noted, a fine choice. The only problem is you can't just pick up new signboards willy-nilly here. You gotta apply for a permit at City Hall, then hire a construction company. It's a headache. So, how'll you do it? Yeah, I'll do the only thing I can do. Okay, that snapping is really annoying. I'll be the tip board. Or I might as well be. Anyway, I can inform the people myself. Just until the construction gets started on the new official tip board, of course. Thanks very much for your help. I'm thrilled to be seeking service of tip-seeking trainers. Oh, some hyper fairies. That's actually nice. I haven't used an AI in a while, but the only reason I know about those other ones is because there is this YouTube channel that just randomly showed up one day where some dude has managed to give AIs the proper inputs to, like, play Among Us or, essentially Town of Salem, and he just sets the AIs up against each other in versus matches, and it is hilarious to see because they have he gives them memories as well, so they remember the previous games of the Among Us and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of interesting and hilarious. Wah. He even made his own custom AI that is anti-AI, which is hilarious. Aw, Toxie, don't cry. Something matter here? Oh, well, I gave Toxie my Toxel here, our Lumiose Galette, but when I looked away for a moment, the Galette disappeared. I know my Pokemon. Toxie's the type to take its time savoring any treat. There's no way that whole Galette got gobbled down so quickly. Do you think you could look for Toxie's lost Lumiose Galette? I could just give it a new one. It'll be a few weeks old, but, you know, it should taste fine. Oh, gosh. Speak to the requester. You willing to search? Yes. Thanks so much. I wish I had a lead for you to go off of, but I'm in the dark here. Feeble. Tuxie, did that Pokemon steal your Lumiose City? Kind trainer, please chase after that the Pokemon. The Nickit needs to be caught. Alright. Feeble's the evolution. Nickit is the pre-evo. I literally caught it there. I stepped on it, essentially. Before it steals more Galettes. Why can't I just send a Pokemon out to deal with it again? Got it cornered. Now challenge it to a battle so you can catch it. Why do I have to catch it? Oh, unless it means catch it in a different way, I guess. I doubt I actually have to catch it. But we'll find out. Alright, Heracles. Teach this Nickit a lesson. Knocked it out. Oh, I gotta actually catch it? Man. Yeah, I guess I gotta actually catch it. I'm pretty sure I've got one, so that's why I didn't want to catch it. Plus, it's a thief! I do wonder if this could be a shiny, though. Yeah, I've already got a Nickit. Swiper, no swiping! You caught that thieving Nickit. Naughty Nickit, don't be a thief. You just wanted a treat. I would have given you one if you'd come up and asked nicely. Here's a fresh Lumiose City. You two share it together this time. Wow, it's getting rewarded. I do like Nickit as a Pokemon, though. It is pretty fun. I get that wild Pokemon might sometimes have to steal food to survive from people in order to survive, but this is Lumiose. We can try for a friendlier way of coexisting with Pokemon. Is that why I had to beat this one up before catching it? Is that friendly to you, Kalin? All's well that ends well. Looks like Tuxie's got a new friend now, thanks to you. Thank you for your help. Did she just take the Nickit off my hands or something? Yeah, she just takes it. Yeah, okay. I didn't want it anyway, so. 3 more side missions. And then I've got 4 donuts I need to make for hyperspace stuff. Foxes are pretty high up for me. I will say, personally speaking, my favorite animal is the dolphin. Kind of just always been a childhood favorite of mine, but that's kind of obvious considering how wild I went for Finizen. Yeah, 11 side missions spawned after I completed some main story stuff, so a lot. Magikarp is categorized as a fish Pokemon, and so is Phoebus. So if both Pokemon have the same category, then why don't I see any Phoebus in Lumiose? It probably is Phoebus, because Bass has 2 S's. I think it could bring me a Phoebus to have of my own. And I only know Bass has 2 S's in it because of RuneScape. And the fact that one of my uncles was a professional fisherman, so Do I have... She didn't take the Nicket. Well, if you're not taking this Nicket, it's being set free. I don't think I've got a Phoebus yet. No, I don't. Yep. Indeed, indeed. You did help me with that. So, I need a Phoebus for her. Let's go here. Try and get some of these done before night falls. Just hover close just in case of shiny sound. Oh, I actually have to cross through anyways. Oh. Oh, that's hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. How does Phoebus evolve in Legends, out of curiosity? Because the beauty stat thing hasn't been a thing for a while now. Oh. I guess that's a way to do it. Probably has to be a hell... Does it have to be holding a specific item, too? Hello? Would you look at this rare specimen? A fine Seviper. It's not a Seviper, old man. Like mine is seldom seen in Lumiose. My Seviper here is named Sevi, a real beaut, eh? That's an Arbok. An Arbok? You're calling this Pokemon right here beside me an Arbok? Nonsense, this is clearly a Seviper. Still, I'm a reasonable fellow. I can admit when I'm wrong about something. If you want to insist this here isn't a Seviper, then show me a real one. Do I have a Seviper? Do I have Seviper? Seems to be the case. Yeah, I don't have Seviper. Also, you still haven't told me why I shouldn't evolve this Chestley here. I do not appear to have enough yet. How close am I, though? I am 49 coins off from having the Gimme Ghoul to Goldango evolution. I don't... You shiny onto the... That's pretty cool. Alright, so I do not have a Seviper, so... Racine Construction next. Some glasses might... I mean... There's a very distinct difference between a Seviper and an Arbok, so... I can try to go back. Okay. Game. Again, if you're going to have these side quests be the hyperspace side quests, then tell me. 1, 2, 3. So we need to make 5 more donuts. I can't really see the times is the issue when things showed up. It's actually a huge requirement to collect all the required coins. Scratch, you can only catch Gimme Gold and post-game of the DLC, so you can only shiny hunt and get one with better stats. So, I just need to show any Gimme Ghoul, then. He just wants to see a Goldango, then, essentially. Alright, so I need to make 5 donuts here. Needs to have at least 3 berries. Sure, we'll do this weird donut. Because I don't know what level I need these donuts to be. I don't have a lot of hyperspace berries. Undo jam. Never donut. We're just gonna make some hyper lum donuts, I guess. I don't really have any berries with over a 60 rating in sweet. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now we can go and do some of these side missions. We'll start with the ones inside of buildings, I guess. I don't have much time remaining in today's stream, mind you, but we can hopefully get 1 or 2 done. Alright. We're just gonna use a lum meringue. Alright, what kind of distortion is in this place? Although, you know, I'm gonna have to sue whoever made this distortion. Because, oh, hello, Corbeau. Why did you make a distortion? Are you using this place for storage? This pocket of hyperspace Lumiose leaves a lot to be desired. And how the heck did you even get in here? That's a better question. How did you enter hyperspace Lumiose when you don't have Hoopa at your side? Are there other ways to get in? This is just an old building. It looks like any you'd find in the real Lumiose. Where the frick did you come from, Tawny? Corbeau, sir. What? I wanted to thank you for properly letting me clear my debt. The huge tip was a huge relief. Don't forget, kid. You owe someone money, you owe me your very life. I had a feeling we needed to be on equal footing, that's all. It might not be so generous again. Say, since we're all here, how about a battle? I mean, sure. If you want to get your butts handed to you, I'm down. You are too, right, Soul? Sure, why not? Alright, you're Team MZ's leader and secret weapon. We've got this. I'm Team MZ's leader and not-so-secret weapon. You are the former leader and terrible with money and never will be head of money. Head of accounting. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Quasartico with Tawny in charge. I hope she has some damn good financial advisors. I'm sorry, level 143? What kind of donuts did they munch on before coming in here? I forgot to switch off Bubble Beam. Can I not enter my... I cannot. Sculpate. As long as you're with me, I can face down any pinch with a smile. Bring on so much higher level. Ooh. Hate when that happens with bugs. Skarmory on Skarmory violence time. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. Yeah, this got really chaotic really fast. That's how I did not realize they would be so strong. Poor Heracles just went down fast and hard. Okay. I'm sorry. Train my Pokemon and try again? What the heck? Oh, this is bull. Let's battle. The thing is, though, is I kind of doubt that the battle would be done in time. Mind you, I don't know what's going to happen if the battle runs out while... or the timer runs out while I'm mid-battle like this, but... I did not want Canis to be my lead. Okay, it's just gonna kick me. That's lame. Was not prepared for such a freaking tough fight. There's like no level recommendations for these things. I guess I'll use my better donut. It just said 3 stars. Well, I've got to be conservative with my berries. And this is in hyperspace, so there is no neighbors. It's all empty. I'm leading. Not the really good ones, unless it's later on that I get more. I mean, I've been doing the same thing, and I've not been seeing a lot. At least it doesn't feel like I've been seeing a lot. I guess, technically, you're right. Okay, Skarmory. Come on, Canis, finish off this Skarmory. There we go. Or not. Its Unmega Evolution transformation saved it. That is so lame. Untransforming saved it. Well, I thought we'd do better, Felipe. Seems we still need to train like mad again. I do apologize, boss. I brought shame to you with my disgraceful performance. Good. You sure had extra poisons to your battle, Corbeau. Our teamwork still wasn't enough to stand up to the top 2 trainers of the ZA Royale. I apologize, boss. This wouldn't have happened if I were stronger. You did well, Felipe. You always do. I'm grateful you're around. Why don't we wrap this up? We've got plenty of free time and we get plenty of face time in real Lumiose anyway. Here, take this outfit, but I've got something to ask of you in return. I'm sorry, we get his suit and tie set. I think Team MZ and the rest Syndicate have gotten a little too buddy-buddy lately. So I want you to remember just how ruthless and dangerous the rest Syndicate is. We'd happily send a beach and Magikarp down to the bottom of the river and peel the skin clean off of an Ekans trying to molt. Point is, we've got a reputation to uphold. So watch yourself and don't forget who you're dealing with. Those both sound like very nice things to do. Besides, you owe me a lot of money, Corbeau. Don't think that you giving me your suit is going to make up for it. Don't you go dressing up with the boss and intimidating people. No, that's not what I meant. Stop. Wrong button press. Good gracious. It's not me. It doesn't really fit my vibe, you know? Don't get me wrong, he's got good color choices there. But, not really my vibe. Alright. Oh, we are so close to the shine. 200 points. Oh, 200 points off of the shiny charm. I want the shiny charm. That's gonna be how I'm ending the stream, is getting that shiny charm. Stream is gonna end when I get the shiny charm. It's been decided. Because I am pretty much at the time for stream, so. Machop! There we go. The shiny charm is mine. Got a level with the kid. You've gone right through all the rewards I prepared, so all I can say for now is, well done. You've been a really big help, and I appreciate it. No problem, Mabel. Thank you for the shiny charm. Maybe now I will finally start seeing some shinies. But, as I said, that is pretty much going to be where I call today's stream. So, took only half a... Yeah, it took a while. Admittedly, it did take a long while, but I got it in the end. I got it in the end. That's what matters. But I do think this is going to be where we call tonight's stream of Legends Za. I'm going to do a quick run around in Wild Zone 20 now that I've got the shiny charm. See if luck will be with me. Or if it will not. And then we will start... Actually, I'm going to just start the line down now. I do remember you wanted to do some trade evos, J6, so we'll do that off stream. I'll get the trade started on stream, though. Nope. Guess we're not going to get a full lap done before the change to nighttime. Okay, yes. Battle zones activated. Ominous. Well, seems like you're stuck until your cat chooses to wake up. That's my opinion on the matter. Because you don't disturb sleeping cats. They're too precious. And hey, that's a sign of trust, you know. Your cat's choosing to trust that you won't disturb its sleep. So you're not being held hostage. You're not. Alright, so no shiny luck in Wild Zone 20. Sad, but it is what it is. So, as I should probably check these. Yeah, there's some new ones probably. So I do need to make an extra donut all the same, but beyond that, it's not looking like there is any new encounters this night. So, alright. So I'm going to start wrapping up here. So I've been Soul Dragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out the channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There is plenty of content for all to enjoy. And if you are enjoying this video on YouTube, please be sure to drop this video a like. Comment down below if you have anything to say at all. Subscribe to the channel, helps me out, lets you know when new vids comes out. And if you want to catch me live, you can always check the description down below, where there will be links to the Twitch and Discord, where you can follow or join to get more notifications. But, for now, another continent in 4 business weeks. Yep, you're stuck there, Janice. You're stuck until your cat wakes up or decides to no longer be bored. But for now, once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. And J6, as soon as the link trade comes up here, I'll start doing the code. Come on, it could go a little faster. There we go. So yeah, same code as normal, 13579024. Bye-bye, everybody.